We'll go with Piper. Part of me wants to take Peter Pants. Because then we can ensure that we're not going to be royalty. Although I'm sure we'll end up True Love's Kiss into royalty or something dumb. We'll see if we can make actual animals work. Hey, there's a Sphinx in this game. Is this... I don't know. So having not played with it and having not seen it enough, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, if you hit a crystal ball with this and are able to set up mages, I think you just go absolutely bananas. But I mean, you could possibly do that with a lot of things. I don't think I care that much about upgrading this. We'll let this go. I think we'd rather try and find like another 3-4 Billy Gruff or the other familiar. Merlin's Hat, Wand of Weirding, and Crystal Ball. Just like, I'm casting all the spells all the time. It's almost a, it's like building a Black Prism, kind of. Alright, we'll just get crapped on by Dumpty, I guess. We're doing this just to buff this, obviously. Alright, we can... Maybe we don't lock for this? I'm struggling to think of a rank 3 animal. were you just waiting to spring on him? He was just waiting to spring the trap. He got him. He got him. Doc is mad with power. We're going to lose this one too. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Of course we get a tiny. I mean, I guess maybe we shouldn't have done this and probably just bought this. I don't know. Alright, we'll lock for this, get our treasure, hope that we find something good, because otherwise we're in trouble. That game, I had the option twice to take the treasure, so I cast spell on all minions when I cast it, but I feel like my combo is better. Oh, I don't know. Like, Black Prism is absolutely insane. Now, what would you have... Like, I absolutely would have replaced Wand of Weirding with it if you had that option. I think you have to keep Crystal Ball. Like, I think I'd value Crystal Ball higher than Merlin's Hat. I mean, Wand of Weirding allows you to, like, double Pig-of-Morph or something like that. That's also true, but think about, like, if you cast one spell with Black Prism, that's 7 spells. For free. So, like, you don't have to spend nearly as much gold. Even if the spell is mediocre, because you have Storm Kings, it's just the fact that you have 7 spells. I could see scenarios where it might be closer, but, like, Black Prism is super good. I'm not real happy with these. Like, this is not exactly a stellar setup here. I'm not super enthusiastic. We're going to leave this in the back so it doesn't get earthquaked in case that happens. I mean, it all depends on when you hit, like when you had the choice to do it. Because at a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm already set up. You know, there won't be enough turns left in the game for it to make a difference one way or the other. Or, you know, you might not have had the ability to leverage it that turn, and given you were already low health, maybe, you know, you had to do it a certain way. Like, that's fine. Like I said, there are reasons that we're going to get clobbered this time. There are reasons to do it the way you did it. Yep. Basically couldn't figure out at the time it was better and how I just skipped and rapid spam spells because turn time. Yeah, I mean, that's also a legitimate problem with it. When that comes up. That's okay. Sort of. We'll just sell this now. I've been valuing the daggers a lot lately. Maybe not lately, but just in general. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea, but we'll go with this. But yeah, turn timer definitely becomes an issue when you're trying to do hat ball. Black Prism can also cause problems just because the game kind of stutters to some extent when it says, oh, I got to do all this stuff, and then it just queues it all up and takes 100 years for it to go off. But I think you end up coming out a little bit better on that end because you'll end up, like, you don't have to worry about it as much of, like, the shop re-rolling, then making a decision. It's just like, I'm doing this thing and it happens. Here's another loss. Fascinating. No matter what we do tonight, we're just getting clobbered. No matter what we do. Incredible. Admittedly, I'm punting this one to a great degree. We're just not playing it very well. Oh, this got buffed? Wasn't this a 1/1 before? Or did we cast something that would have buffed it? I don't know. Yeah, we're just not playing very well. But this should be another early exit game. So if that's the case, we can get him one more tonight, probably. All right, let's see if we can make something happen here. See if our hodgepodge of garbage comes together. Signs point to no. Oh, actually, I take it back. And we're actually going to have the pig live. I don't really want to upgrade the pig that much. Well, maybe. A pig upgrade could again also get us hat ball. There's the upgrade. Did not get us any of those. Fantastic. Telltale Quiver is kind of interesting. Sort of. We're going to go treasure map. I don't know if we're actually going to get to use the map. It's entirely possible that we just get clobbered before then. Just to buff this guy. I think we need to do something like this so that these guys are actually valuable. Otherwise, a 3 attacker is just clearly useless at this stage. So we're up against Trophy Hunter. Let's see if they have the insane monster book set up that our opponent Brawl or 2 ago had. No, not so much. I mean, they did... What is this? Oh, Noble Steed got new artwork. I mean, they did complete the quest there, but I don't really care about that. All right. So we could get a level 6 treasure right now. I think it's worth going for. Even though I don't really want this thing. I don't know, to be honest. We'll go with Ivory Owl. I like Phoenix Feather more, but I don't know. We're not really on an animal setup. I don't really know what we're doing. I feel like we need to be solidifying what we're working on at this point in time. Or not. We could go for Scam. Problem is that that contradicts the Soul Tack setup now that we have Ivory Owl. I only thought of that now, since we had an upgraded Soul Tack Ancient and Dusa. We could have gone for a Scam setup, but kind of threw that away to some extent. I mean, with it being upgraded and the Ivory Owl buffing it, maybe it would still be fine, but we'll see how this goes. I don't really like that we still have Blind Mouse in here, to be perfectly honest, but we haven't found a body to replace it with yet. We kind of want to sell it back to put the things back in the pool, so maybe we could find him again, I guess, sort of. That's a very large Wretched Mummy. We gotta hope that it hits something and then, yeah, that everything lands on those guys. That works out about as well as we possibly could have hoped. Because if those landed elsewhere, we could be in trouble. Or could have been in trouble. This is a potential upgrade. Like, is Grim Soul worth it here for this guy? I doubt it. I kind of want to put him in, and just so that it'll start stacking Ivory Owl buffs. Is Lancelot worth it? 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, he might be worth it. He's not there yet for this, which is fine. It's really just to get him in the lineup so that he's stacking Ivory Owl and gets the upgrade. We'll see how this goes. I mean, hitting an early level 6 like this obviously gives a huge advantage, but we punted similar games earlier tonight, so we'll see if we can pull this one together. I'm not a huge fan of Aeon, but it's a better body than what we had available. Again, maybe it's worth stacking on this other Sporko. I don't even know if it's worth upgrading the Sporkos, to be honest. And the Soul Tack is putting in work. Alright, so we should get activations on Lancelot. No. You know, as soon as I say it, as soon as I say it, technically we got one because of the Ivory Owl, but we could be ahead on it. Instead, no. We also could have eliminated our opponent there, hypothetically. I don't hate Shoulder Fairies here. I don't think I hate Shoulder Fairies. You become a... I mean, we could swap those, but it'd be a 1445, like, sure. You forgot you were Apocalypse? So you had this awesome setup and it just went kablooey, I assume? Blew it up to smithereens? Part of me is like, I'm looking at some of these things with stacking Ivory Owl on them. Like, that could be really good. We're going to do that. I kind of wanted to buy the, what's it called? What the hell's that thing called? The sea monster thing, the 5 cost, but we skipped it. I have 41 health and it's blowing out the lobby. Now I got an Echo Wood and some pigs. It's always awkward. Maybe not always awkward, but it gets awkward sometimes. It can absolutely be awkward. Got him. Upgraded Soul Tack, huh? And a very large Dusa. Yeah, this is the guy I was thinking of. I couldn't... So we could do this. Probably eat him. I don't think we're going to get much use out of him. I think we're just going to upgrade Sporko. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the Sporko. That ensures that Chuckles is going to do what he needs to do. I like the idea of the Moonsong Horn, but I don't know if we necessarily want it. So I don't think we're on animals. We're just on, like, arbitrary nonsense. The problem is that Bearstein is just super tempting. Bearstein's pretty tempting. But we don't really have anything to do. Stand aside, lobby, I had pigs and 2 Bearsteins. Okay, that seems like a pretty good setup, Luffy. Luffy, I think you may be well on your way. You may be well on your way. It's kind of hard to fight that. Maybe if you were, like, the real dream, not to say that that isn't, but, like, if you were... Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, are we gonna die here? I guess if you had... Oh, jeez. If you had access to Good Boys and the Bearsteins, maybe that would be better. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna get annihilated here. We need the Dusa to hit the Echo Wood. Alright, we're fine. Got him. Medusa nonsense. Big things as a build. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright, we have a few monsters. We'll just take the upgrade. So put you here. Put you here, like this. I feel like we still want the siren, but I'm not sure. Because if we don't have a siren, we can't really justify the everything else in the way that I'd like. Like, maybe we cut the soul tack? Do this? This will be smaller, but that might be okay. The soul tack has done a lot of work for us, though, so I hesitate doing that. Like, this could be really bad. Yep, you snipe that guy, of course. I mean, we're okay, but that's annoying. I don't really want to chase the upgrade for this. It doesn't do much for us. We could use the gold. There are other spells I'd rather have, but that's fine. The Storm King is kind of meager. I don't remember what Geppetto had. An upgraded Siren is something I would be interested in. I don't remember what Geppetto had. Uh-oh, what'd you do, Luffy? That's kind of an evil laugh. Okay, sold pigs for sheep lady. Then put the good boy in a crock. Wait, Princess Peep? Why not just... I mean, I guess the good boys can't buff the, Because I feel like she's such an enormous downgrade. Well, no, I guess not, because you're going to have the Bearsteins. The Bearsteins are going to buff the good boys. And then when they blow up, they'll make her enormous as long as she doesn't get sniped. That's actually pretty cute. That's going to be funny. I'm already top 4, so I don't... Yeah, I know that feeling. It's just like, I'm already here. It's good enough. It's good enough. Not really the right attitude, but I hear you. They have double upgraded dudes back there. That's not good. So they're going to blow up our front line. All right, we're actually in good shape because they attacked into and then died as opposed to us attacking them and dying. Echowood and Peep immediately got sniped. Isn't that always the way? This is the way. No, it's not. Stop. Make it stop. Game. I'm just looking for upgrades. We have 2 level 5s that I'd love to upgrade right now. And I think the owl has pushed... Alright, this is good enough to lock for. We could upgrade any of them. I mean, I want to upgrade the Siren, but I think upgrading the Shoulder Fairies is probably the appropriate thing to do. Because then it'll just be huge. We'll see how big it is now, because it should be a 48, 51. So it's going to be pretty damn big if we double it. Getting double activations out of the Siren is obviously really strong as well, but I think getting the fairy buffed is going to be more important. Oh, we pick them more if they're good boy. 2 people had double Court Wizard. That's actually kind of bonkers. Oh yeah, this was the Echowood Spear team. They're not going to be able to contend with this. Got him. We got him. All right, so we are going to upgrade this. We didn't find the upgrade for the Siren, but not like we could get it now anyway. The fact that it's a 21-21, it's gonna be a 41-41 when it attacks because of the Oni King. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. This is such a hodgepodge team, it's funny. It just kind of fell into place. We'll see if we can actually take it down if we're going to get annihilated. Because we could end up still giving this away and getting second, which would be extremely disappointing. And since I had so much health, the lobby, it's killing itself first. Yeah, that getting to the late game with a huge life lead can be a very big difference maker. It just gives you so much time because any given loss at the end of the game could be game over. But when you go in with that big life lead, you could soak a loss or two. And then, if somebody hits Pigamorphs in their other games, they may be winning and then just die anyway. Case in point. Dusa got Pigamorphed. And now we're probably on almost the... Yeah, we're... That's not good. Because that's double upgraded Court Wizards. So they are going to tear our team apart. Well, maybe not quite. That upgraded Siren would have helped a lot here. Okay, the fact that that lived was huge. The fact that we had things tanking hits was enormous, because we easily could have given that up. Really, double good boy, huh? We could go good boy upgrade, but like it doesn't really help our team much. We could turn this into a random 6, or this into an upgraded 5, or this into an upgraded 6. I don't really want to do that, only because it'll screw with the shoulder fairies. Come on, show me another Siren game. There we go. Gotta sell something. We'll go with Mimic. Staff of the Old Toad might be better, but this is going to be kind of funny just for the sake of getting double Ivory Owl, double Moonsong. I mean, our opponent's at 11, so we should, if we can win this, we should eliminate them. We just have so many upgraded characters. And they didn't hit a Pigamorph, so they're in even worse trouble. Unfortunately, these guys are still going to clobber our team for the most part. That's not who we needed to hit. But that's okay. We even have evil Prince Arthurs. Seems okay. And the random hodgepodge gets there. Oh, by the way, good boy in a croc means I never upgraded. Yes, you do have to be careful with that. You do have to be careful with that because I've avoided it for exactly that reason in some cases. Screenshotting this real quick. Like I said, that's going to do it for tonight. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.